has hardly changed since we first wetted a knife. Maybe flame burns more greedily and wheels are steadier, but we're the same. We milestone our lives with oversights, living by the lights of the loaf left by the cash register, the washing powder paid for and rubbed, the wash left wet. Like most historic peoples, we are defined by what we forget and what we never will be. Stargazers, fire eaters, it's our alibi for all time. As far as history goes, we were never on the scene of the crime. When the king's head gored its basket, grim harvest, we were gristing bread or getting the recipe for a good soup. It's still the same. Our windows moth our children to the flame of half-note history, and still no page scores the low music of our outrage. Appearances reassure that one bear crane to the starry mystery is nearly getting a breath of evening air, while this one here, her mouth a burning plume, she's no fire eater, just my frosty neighbor coming home. My daughter heading out on the town in her glad rags, laughs a laugh like a floribund rose pinned in her hair. She has so much beauty in her, more than the summer evening in all its frippery, more even than the sound of her heels, the length of the road, her phone voice dipping into company, the pooled high talk of her and her friends slipping through the city's open door.
Do me a favor, daughter, some time and time wear for me a sweetheart neckline, slingback sandals, my good ray. And howsoever many of your necklaces and bracelets, walk your walk through 10 1,000 doorways. So the music of you is one and the same as the music of starlings and new moons and traffic lights and weirs, only in a new arrangement arranged by and for you.
So long trying to paint their failing, to paint their shadows on the concrete path. They are less white than a bleaching out of green.
If you go down on your knees and tilt their petals towards you, you'll look up under their petticoats into a hoard of gold.
Like secret sunlight and every tiny striped green awnings that lend a kind of frantic small-scale festival.
It is the first day of February and I nearly picked a bunch for you, my dying friend, but remembered in time
how you prefer to leave them to wither back into the earth. How you tell me it strengthens the star. The day dawns with scent of must and rain, of open soil, dark trees, dry bedroom air. Under the fading lamp, half-dressed my brain, idling on some compulsive fantasy. I towel my shaven jaw and stop and stare, riveted by a dart, exhausted eye, a dried unshining mouth. It seems again that it is time to learn to which, for the time being, I return in this untiring, crumbling place of growth. Now plainly in the mirror of my soul, I read that I have looked my last on youth and little more, for they are not made whole, that reach the age of Christ.
Below my window the awakening trees,
Hacked clean for better bearing, stand defaced, suffering their brute necessities. And how should the flesh not quail that span for span is mutilated more, and slow distaste I fold my towel with what grace I can, not young and not renewable, but
Some people know what it's like to be called a cunt in front of their children, to be short for the rent, to be short for the light, to be short for school books, to wait in community welfare waiting rooms full of smoke, to wait 2 years to have a tooth looked at, to wait another 2 years to have a tooth out.
Saint tooth, to be strangled by your varicose veins, but you're 19th on the list. To talking to a banana on a job search scheme, to talking to a banana in a job search dream.
To be out of work,
to be out of money,
to be out of fashion,
to be out of friends,
To be in for the Vincent de Paul man, to be in space for the milkman.
Sorry, Mommy isn't in today. She's gone to Mars for the weekend.
To be in Puerto Rico this week for the blanket man. To be in Puerto Rico next week for the blanket man.
to be dead for the coal man.
Sorry, Nami passed away in her sleep. Overdose of coal in the teapot.
To be in hospital unconscious for the rent man.
To be second hand,
To be second class,
to be no class,
to be looked down on,
to be walked on,
to be pissed on, to be shut on, and other people don't. loved your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim's soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face. And bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur a little sadly how love fled, and paced upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. Upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face